And welcome back to Love Your Food. This week we have kind of a hybrid of a couple of different recipes. It's part Croque Monsieur, part Croque Madame, and all delicious, honestly. It's a really easy and delicious sandwich, and we're going to top it with a fried egg just for fun. But let's get started. First of all, we're going to show you our ingredients. Starting off with some just plain white bread. We're going to be frying some eggs on top. There's a lot of butter in this recipe, just to let you know. You're going to use some cheese. Gruyere is traditional. We're using sort of a dill farmer's cheese, a cured pork product of some kind, some mayonnaise, and some mustard. And we've got that beautiful Kozlik's Deli mustard, which is a little bit hot and a little bit tart. It's really nice. So first thing we want to do is get a little bit of toast on our bread. We're going to pan toast our bread. So a little bit of butter on there and into the pan, and we're going to let that get a little toasty. We want some color on there. While that's toasting, we're going to shave off some of the ham. Now this is a cured pork. This is really delicious. It's a sort of a wet cure, so it's more like a carpaccio almost. You can use whatever you like. You can even use prosciutto in this if you like, or just plain old ham. Bacon works. I mean, whatever you like. You could even use chicken or beef, whatever. It's really up to you. Traditionally, it would be something like ham for this. And once you've got some color on your bread, we are going to... Now remember, the color we're getting there is on the inside. So while we're waiting for that to finish off, we are going to just slice our cheese. Now the cheese is going to go on the inside of the sandwich and on the outside. So we're just going to assemble our sort of packages for the inside. We've got our shaved meat and the cheese. Those are all ready to go. We're going to be making 3 sandwiches today. Little smear of mustard on the inside, not too much. It's not a really mustard-heavy dish, so just a little bit of mustard on the inside on that nice toasty bread. And then on top of that is going to go our little package of pork and cheese. So here's where you're just going to put your filling in there. You want it to be pretty even. And while we're doing this, we're also toasting the tops of the sandwiches. So we're getting a nice little bit of toast on the inside of the top. And that'll be perfect. Once those tops are toasty, we're going to put some mayo on them. And then we're ready to go. So that's going to be our sandwiches. The outsides, obviously, are not toasted. So we're going to put a little bit of butter on the outside there. And back into the pan. And now we're going to get the outside toasty. So once you are about there, that's perfect. We got that nice toast on the outside of the bread. And we're going to have a little bit of toast on both sides of these. That's going to heat it all the way through. It's going to get the cheese on the inside a little bit melty. Meanwhile, we are going to get ready with the cheese for the top. Now, we can use some pretty wide slices for this because we do want to cover a chunk of the top of these sandwiches. And you can be more thorough than this if you like. You can really get that top covered. You can use shredded cheese if you prefer. We're just using some big slabs of that nice dill farmer's cheese. And once everything is ready to go, we're going to pop that under the broiler for a little bit. So we're going to put it in our grill pan. And they're just going to all go in the broiler. While they're broiling for a little while, we're going to get our fried eggs ready. We're just going to do these sunny side up. And you can do a couple different eggs in the pan. They pull apart if you give them a little bit of time between. They will pull apart just fine. A little dash of salt on those, of course. And you just want to let those cook. And then once the eggs are done and your bread comes out of, or your cheese comes out nice and melted on top, we're just going to pop that egg on top. If it'll let go of the spatula. And there you go. Really simple. It's a sandwich. Couple extra steps, of course, and you've got that nice melted cheese on the inside and the outside. That ham really gets beautiful and hot all the way through. Gets a little bit warm and toasty and absolutely delicious and really simple. So we hope you'll give this one a try. If you like this recipe, please do like and subscribe. And if you have any recipes you'd like to see Chef Caleb try on the channel, please let us know in the comments below. And remember to love your food.